It's so black
It's
on
so black
productions,
on
baby.
productions, baby.
Yeah. It's unique, the box. Sukari Raphael on the track. Shout out to L Black O Black.
I got a question to ask.
Come on, tell me that you love me.
Tell
Come
me.
on, tell me I'm your everything.
Tell me.
Come on, say that you can't live without me. Come on, tell me what you really mean.
Let me know.
Late night when you're lying in your bed.
What you doing?
Is it me that's in your head?
Think about
Come
it.
on, tell me, I'm just asking.
I'm just
My club
asking.
mouth don't get fed. It only take a call.
Waiting for
Hey,
it.
And I'll
y'all.
be right there.
Tell me.
All I gotta do is say yes.
Tell me.
Yes.
To me, I'm saying yeah.
What's going on?
Everything about the little things you do.
We in the house, y'all. We in the house. We in the house. Yes, and we gonna bring our host, Unique the Boss.
Hey,
Hey, Unique. What's
hi
going on?
everybody. Hi everybody.
What's going down?
Yo, Kari, I am so stoked, right? Like, this
Yeah.
is a good thing. First out, shout out to you, right? Like, thank you, sister. Like, for real, for real. Like, no, seriously, like, we making it do what it do. And so I want to shout you out first and foremost because you know how busy you've been today.
Oh my gosh, you can't. It
You've been
wasn't
busy
today.
since
It wasn't
yesterday.
just today. Oh
You've
my
been
God.
exactly. You've been busy since yesterday.
Mm, mm, mm.
So I want to shout out to you and to the crew and to everybody for making this thing happen.
Yes, and before we start the show, speaking of my day,
Yes, let's go.
speaking of my day, I don't know if they're gonna allow me to show this, but yes, I received this award today
So
from Vanessa Gibson.
who is she?
She's one. She's running. She's one of the politicians. I'm not sure who, but
No,
yes.
no, no. Vanessa Gibson. She's a politician. What she's running
Uh huh.
for?
I have no idea. Don't get me the line.
No, you know something? I try to stay steeped with our politicians
Mm-hmm.
because they really are the lawmakers, right? Like they
Yes.
make the decisions. And a lot of times they think they're speaking for us until they hear one of us
Yes.
and they can get a different perspective.
And
And
this one,
especially if they're
yeah.
running, I don't mean to cut into your wisdom, but especially
Mm.
if they're running for what we believe in, it's a good idea to know your politicians. But now, what were you saying, sis?
She's the president of the borough, the Bronx
Oh, the
borough
borough
president.
president for the
Yes.
Bronx?
Yes.
Oh, so she took over for that other guy. That other guy was dope.
Yeah, and Eric Adams sent certificates out for the artists. So
Oh,
I
that
did
was dope.
perform. I performed today. Had a
Yeah,
great
I heard you
performance.
was.
Yes, and I cooked for that event. I catered that event as well.
So good for you.
Um,
Money on both ends.
yes.
But now listen, did anybody record it? So how can we, like, because I didn't see it. I've been working all day
Well,
doing some other else thing.
well, we have some footage on Global Music. You can go on Deborah Coco's page and get some
Just
footage
give me
there.
the mic. That's it.
Yeah,
Just
just
give
give
me
me
the
the
mic,
mic. Yes.
right?
And you can also check Princess Nanita, the district
Or
six
she's a
district
district
leader.
leader, right?
Yes, she did her
And then
thing
y'all rocked
today.
out with the bubble president. That was all the way dope.
Yes.
Y'all try to get through there today. But
Yeah.
my job has me at some kind of other busy, but we will talk about that on another time. But I
Uh-huh.
just wanted to give you a moment to shine because I know you had a
Yeah,
hard,
but
long day.
today it started crazy because there's no cabs. I mean, you can't even call the cab base no more. You really have to use the Uber app. And
Yeah.
if you have cash, there's no way you can order a Uber cab. So I mean, they need to put something on the app that I can pay you cash once you get here.
I don't know if that's
Listen,
ever
it
gonna
took
work.
two
Now I
hours
had to
for
have a
me.
long
It took
because I
me.
really thought about how does that work. You say cash, but see, Uber gets a cut or whatever they get. So the minute
Um,
you say cash, but I mean, I would think Uber could devise an app Where if you say
Mm-hmm.
cash, whatever the fare is, they could just like bring you back on the back end out of the shit you get up front, right? Like, all right, so a lot of your stuff is credit cards, right? So, you make $1,000, but then you gotta pay 20% to Uber. So that's only $800. But now that's $800 they got control of. Now if you
Mm-hmm.
take cash and for $20 they gotta take 20%, that's like what, $4 or I don't know, 40 cents, 20%. They could just take it out the 800 they owe you. Like that's just Excel spreadsheet and logistics, I would think. What do you say?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Are we getting any comments? Is anybody
Oh
tuning
no,
in?
I'm just letting everybody to like and share. We have 4 people watching right now.
Yo, shout out to the 4 people watching. Who are they?
Yes. Oh, we
No,
don't
who are
know.
they?
We don't know. We will never
Oh,
know
we don't say. They
until they
gotta say
comment.
something.
Once they comment.
Yo, make a comment, please, so we can say hi to y'all.
So
Really, like this is
if you
dope.
want
Four
your name
people.
to show on our chat room and you're in Facebook, you have to give it permission so we can know who's talking to us. Because when you put the chat, it just says Facebook user when you say something.
Until you make
But
a comment.
yeah, until you accept that they could show your comment.
Well, we definitely want to say hi to you guys. Well, I want to get into the topics, but before I do, Big Sis, is there anything else I got to say to you? Or you got to say?
No, but today was a good day. It started crazy, but it was a good day. It was a
Thank
great
God for
day.
everything.
I cursed out my man. I told him he wasn't there to support me. And whoever else was not there to support me, I
Oh,
don't want to
Lord.
speak to
Your
them,
dude,
including him.
the one like you sleep with? What is going on?
No, I'm in a long distance situation. I haven't slept with mine yet.
Oh, so you cursed his ass out still, though.
Yes, yes.
Because you ain't even here physically, so I can say pick up
That
something.
and help
And the
me.
fact that you long away and you ain't got no support from me.
Don't even hit me up today. Shit. That's how I felt.
Today is not a good day for us
Today's
to
not a good
talk.
day for us to talk.
Yo, you the worst. Yo, I can't even say you the worst because we're going to talk about this in the show today. So I guess I'll kick it off this way because I really wanted to talk about road rage.
I have that terrible one.
No, you don't know what happened to me. All right, so we're going to talk about road rage real quick
Mm-hmm.
because then I want to get into gun violence and you'll see why when I talk about the road rage part of it. And then since we talking about our dudes, I want to discuss this. Yeah, because you know what this is? This is the decoy. This is why I'm not having it. And yep, I did want the ring, so I went out and bought it. And we're gonna have that conversation very
Okay.
quickly. But I just wanted to start off with road rage. All right. Shout out to the people that's joining in. Did anybody comment to say so we can say hi to
No, I
them?
will let you know when they
All right,
comment.
good.
Okay.
So it is the show. So we gonna
Yes.
go.
So we're gonna get into the topic.
Boom. So now I'm driving down one of these streets, right? And okay, let me stop and
Oh, you had a Truman Show moment. Okay.
let
Go
me go
ahead.
back again.
Mhm.
Because
I'll
about a
put you in the
week and a
spotlight.
half ago, no, really, I was laying in my bed. I live up by Dykeman. And I was laying in my bed. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I ain't no gunshots when I hear them. And they went off. Pop, 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 and then it stopped. I live by Dykeman Projects. It stopped about 60 seconds, about 1 minute later. Now, 60 seconds is a long time when you just trying to figure out, was those gunshots? Like I tried to lay back down and all of a sudden the fireworks went off. Those was clearly fireworks. They even had the shooting with the pow, pew, pew, pa, 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 pa. Not gunshots. The next morning, we found out people got shot, they were killed, blood was everywhere. And I thought to myself, geez, they set it up so that afterwards there was fireworks. All right, so now we go again. I'm driving down the street and I'm by 181st Street, George Washington Bridge. And all of a sudden, fireworks. I know fireworks.
Queenie
Pop
said
off.
hello. Hi, Queenie.
Hi, Queenie. That's my sister. Hi, sister girl.
Okay.
So then fireworks go off. I know they're fireworks. Yo, why the cars behind me? No, so there was cars in front of me because I was in traffic, but I was in the middle of the street when the fireworks went off. Yo, I looked in my rearview mirror. The car behind me had Jersey plates, so they didn't know they was fireworks. And the car in front of me was going slow. Yo, that car behind me started beeping, beep. The one behind him beeping like you ain't hear them gunshots. First off, those is not gunshots. Those is fireworks. But I could imagine being scared in their car with all these shootings going on. People are just walking in out of nowhere with AR, mass weapons of chick, chick, boom, 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 and everybody's getting killed. But I just laughed so hard because they really thought it was gunshots. Yo, you should have seen them people trying to peel through me, though. There's nowhere I could go. They can't jump over the cars. Like, this is not the Jetsons. Am I bugging? Yo, those people was going crazy. They were like,
Oh,
oh,
Miss
eh.
Outstanding said there's some cabs that have apps and you can pay cash. Oh, yes. Please send us that information
Oh,
over.
yeah, put that in the comment
Yes,
section.
yes. Thank you. That is useful information.
Yeah, no, we need to know that because you know why? Yo, and then the gypsy, we're not even gonna talk about the cabs. We're gonna save that for a whole nother number episode because these cabs is crazy too. But if you know an app that take cash, that's a good look because then you could get around and you don't gotta even pay the interest rate or whatever. Yo, sometimes those people get a hold of your credit cards. No, they do though. You wonder how your shit got hacked.
Wow.
Have you ever had that happen?
No.
I did though. I used my card in Uber, and the next thing you know, somebody was buying like $300 worth of
Yeah,
Victoria's
because you
Secrets.
probably used it on somebody's
I
phone
used
and
it
put,
on Uber.
but did you use somebody else's phone to
I
put your
did
card in?
not. I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't think so, you see? So
How is Uber?
you
I'm
must
using
have,
on my card. Uber is
you,
attached to your card.
yeah, but you must have like used somebody's phone to buy Uber one day and forgot about it and didn't take your card out of it. Because if you don't take your card out, it's already saved in there so the person can purchase whatever they want.
Yeah, but then I got to be somebody you know robbing me.
That's right, but it's somebody you
I don't
forgot.
think it was somebody I know.
No, sometimes
You
it
gonna
be.
make me go home and beat my daughter?
Eh,
I'm gonna whip her white ass.
yeah.
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
if that's the person's phone you put it on, that's who's ordering it.
It wasn't even an order. Nah, this wasn't that. This was
Okay.
my card got whoa, whoa. This was my card got hacked. I can't even see what you saying, buddy. Some, oh, yeah, right. Mr. Who? Miss, I can't see that. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about road rage because, yo, sometimes when I'm driving, now, I want to take me off. Hold on, let me see. There you go.
I can't with you, Unique. You's a
No,
mess. Come back. Stop acting up. Yeah, I can't with you. Can you come on with the damn going topic? You can't. You's a mess.
sometimes we don't want to be on camera. I'm trying to get back on. I just want to see how that function works.
I can't.
Anyway, here's what I do want to say. I'm thankful for everybody that joined in right now, and I hope that we're having good conversation. Thank you for whoever gave us that information. Shout out to my girl Lenora for tuning
Miss
in.
Outstanding gave us that information.
Miss Outstanding. Thank you, Miss Outstanding. Shout out to you, my dear. I
Shout out, Miss
appreciate you.
Outstanding.
Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, I just wanted to, if you have oh my gosh. Then I could tell you about this one time. You know, I was driving down the highway, right? I was in Queens somewhere. Oh, Lord. Anyway, it was road work. And there was somebody ahead of me and there was somebody behind me. But the person ahead of me, behind me, couldn't see the little man standing by the person in front of me, waving us through super slowly. Yo, that dude start beeping bad. Now, you know, y'all don't know. If you don't know, I'ma tell you. I drive a room. Like my car go vroom, vroom, vroom.
Let me say something real quick.
God,
Do you know the biggest reasons of traffic in the street? There was
let's hear this.
there's three big reasons that I know about why people catch road rage. I catch road rage when everybody goes through this exit every day. You go to work through this exit. You do
Yo,
everything through this exit.
you want a different type of
Oh,
road
no,
rage.
no, no, for real, for
Go
real.
ahead, let's hear
Y'all
this.
know y'all got to get on a tri-barrel bridge, and it turns into one lane, right? Then after it turns into one lane, it could turn into three, into two once you get off onto the highway. Okay, so we have people that's driving and commuting to work every day. Sometimes you see the same cars every day because you all commute the same way. So now this car is driving every day with you, and he refuses to merge the right way before he gets to the damn exit. He always wants to come and jump in front of you and cut you off after you drove through that whole line to get through that single line exit. Okay? People, and ever since the pandemic, people are making their own rules in the streets. Okay? All right. The traffic people are not working anymore. All they doing is walking around trying to give tickets. And
Because
sometimes
they
they
don't
don't
put
even
up
do
the
that.
speed cameras everywhere.
Listen,
You
it's a
got red
headache.
light cameras and speed cameras on every other block now. So, okay, go ahead.
Everybody knows the Whitestone exit is one lane. You get into the lane, all right, then it turns into two lanes. Then it turns into three lanes because you're getting right on the bridge at exit 20. Okay? So why is always clutter and everybody stuck in the back? For what? Everybody should just follow the damn rules. And yeah. Are you okay, Unique?
I'm fine. I think everybody should be following the rules. I think that you are absolutely right. I take that exit almost every day. But I'm going to tell you what the thing about it is. You know, you always got those ones that just want to go first or don't know how to drive. Get out lane 4 if your car only go 80 miles max. No, but then they want to go there. You see those people, they those got those no-name car brands.
There's no name car brands.
Yo, you be surprised at the cars that's on the road.
So you're
Now, my
saying they have bootleg cars too?
oh,
Like you can
listen,
have a bootleg Benz,
listen. They
like the
got
pocketbooks and
cars.
the sneakers. Are you serious?
They got cars that come from other countries that they change out the emissions, and you think, what kind of car is that? Right or wrong? You never seen one of those cars?
No, no, no.
I seen them. Okay. Anybody out there? Have y'all ever seen a car on the road? It don't have to be a bad looking car though. That y'all said, now what kind of car is that?
Mm, I
It
don't know.
wasn't one of the major brands. Look at Saturn's. Saturn's got like stars on their emblem
Oh yeah.
and a swag, like a whole thing of the universe.
I see people they could point out and play the name in the car game and oh that's a Benz and that's a 19th.
Yeah.
I don't you see I don't know how to do none of that. And I just when I buy my cars, I just get a car that could drive and take me places. As half of the cars I've had, I don't even know what type of cars they were because I never looked into the name.
Okay,
Because
look
all
it.
I
No,
got to do is just drive it.
not me. Not me, and not at all. Hell to the nah. Hell to the nah.
So
Because
you go look for us.
I go to the car show.
So, oh, you go to the car show. I know I love car shows, but I don't
No,
know
I go
what
to the
cars
car
I'm
show.
watching
I
at
be
the
under the
show.
hood.
I don't know what's the name of the cars,
All right.
but I know they're nice. I know about candy paint and
No.
stuff like that, but
No.
I don't know nothing about what car it is. Like if the symbol passed by, I can't say, "Oh, that's a Buick," because I don't know what the damn symbol is.
Yo,
It
I
seems
was
like people.
riding down the
My
street
ex,
today.
my ex husband used to like call him out like it was a matchbox
Yo,
game.
sis, I was riding down the street today, and one of them neighborhoods in the Bronx.
High
The
class, first class. Hold on, Miss Outstanding.
Oh, that's the thing. High class and first class, you could call them. They take cash. Yeah, high class is by the Bronx and by Fordham Road.
Oh,
I
okay.
saw them today. They got
Mm.
apps. Yo, sis, I was
Yeah,
riding.
just look in the app store. It probably come up because if they
Look at
have an
this.
app, it'll come up in the app store.
I was down. I was down today.
Thank you, Miss Outstanding.
We appreciate you, sis. So anyway, I was running down the street today, and one of them little neighborhoods in the Bronx, yo, the kid probably was in like first grade. He was like, "I want that car." Yo, I didn't yell that out. His mother was just like, "Mom, I want that car."
Yo,
I said,
these
"You can
kids
have
are
it when I'm done."
very
And
the
I just kept going.
children. The children in this generation are so authoritative. I mean,
No, somebody I ran into, his son told me, "Dad, I want the Lamborghini." Like this
What
stuff
do
is
you
getting
know about a Lamborghini though?
nah, it's getting imprinted on them at early
But
ages.
how? Through watching
Television,
TV? Well,
tablets,
then they watching too much television.
tell it to their parents. That's
They
all they
on
got to
tablet
keep
too
their kids
much.
calm. Go watch the television. Go play the
Mm-hmm.
tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, all I know is this thing. I went out to get transportation. Thank God for my car. It is nice. I agree. But ultimately, I'm just happy. that is nice and I can get around in it and I can afford to have it.
Yeah.
I got it cheap. Nah, these car things, the thing about it is, and I went domestic because despite the ring we was laughing about, like I gotta pay a mechanic, right? Like I don't have a husband for real. Like, babe, go look at the car. Yo, we gonna talk about relationships. I met a guy. He was like, I never pumped gas a day in my life. You about to be 50. I was like, what? So either you never been with a woman in the gas station at a car, or if you don't get out and get this motherfucking gas going, clowny, that's the least you could do. I'm giving you a ride. Now, if I get a guy, I want him to know something about automobiles or have enough money to pay a homemade mechanic. What you think?
Listen, a homemade mechanic.
Like, you
Listen,
know how you have your own mechanic,
the
like your
best.
guy who knows
No,
everything.
no, because your
Nah, because
guy.
look at what happened. I took my car to the shop. Now my fucking gas won't go in.
You take it to the shop, to the same shop all the time.
I do though.
Okay, that's the
And nope,
thing.
they was waiting for an approval and trying to
Um,
get more money, and now my gas don't go in the
no,
tank.
you need to go and
Find
look
me a
for a
homemade
mechanic.
mechanic.
Yes. No,
That's
you
what
need
I
to.
said.
No, you need to find you a new mechanic, and you don't want to stick with the same mechanic for decades because they're gonna find ways to cheat you after a while. Because everything that's wrong with your car, like if it make a noise, you run it to them, and that happened to me. I've experienced that. You understand? I had my mechanic so long that he was just doing whatever, so I can come back and have to spend more money. Okay, so I had to change my mechanic. What I did, I looked for mechanics online and I checked out the ratings that they were given. Okay, and to find out how honest they are with their clients because their clients are going to let you know their ratings. So anytime you research somebody online, it's always great to check out the reviews and the ratings of that person and their work that they've done for others. And that's how I found me a real good mechanic. And I kept him for a while, but he's out of town, so I didn't stick around too long with having him, but he did a great job on my vehicle, you know. And if I ever had an emergency like that with my vehicle, he would probably be the one that I contact because
Right.
I know he's honest with me. You understand? And his
Hmm.
clients, the reviews he got were very great. They were great. And he was in business by himself. It was his own business, you know. So which people in shops started hiring him to just stay in the shop so he could fix people's stuff that just come in randomly, you know. So yeah, you got to research things now. The internet is here. You can review. You can go.
No, you right about that.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, in this case, I took my car in for one reason, which they diagnosed. And then when I go out just to get gas, it's not working. It's
yeah,
something they did wrong.
yeah. Because they want that car. They
Listen,
hopefully they hoping you're gonna
what
leave
they
it and
could
not
do is
come
fix
back
my
for it.
car and stop playing with me. Because if I can't get no gas, the next place
You
I'm
need to
driving is
take
to
it,
their shop.
take it to diagnostics and find out what's wrong with it.
They just did that. They did
Yeah, you need to get away from they. Okay, and go to somebody new. That's what you need to do, okay? Because
it.
they ain't helping you.
Yeah, my
They
doctor said,
messing you
"Who
up.
is they?" I said, "Doctor, they said you got to do this." My doctor said, "Who is
No,
they?"
no,
Yeah,
They
right.
have a problem with fixing your vehicle the proper way, and you need to stop going to they, okay? Because they don't know what they doing, really.
Yeah, but
Like
now
they,
they done did something else, so they need to make sure my car could get gas.
you're gonna take that shit to small claims court. Go find out what's wrong with your gas tank by finding and reviewing another mechanic that will
Yeah,
give
this
you.
makes so much
Okay.
sense. You
All
saying the
right.
right
Yes.
thing.
Why sit there and stress yourself? Keep going back to them. So now they could break the shit even more. No, I've had those experiences.
Yeah,
People
but
just
I don't
want,
got enough gas to be getting my
hey,
car nowhere.
well, you got to find out what happened. Did you have the car on when you was putting the gas in?
No.
Okay.
Why? If the car is on when I put the gas in, it won't take it?
Sometimes it does that. It could be because some cars need to be off for gas to go
I
in.
normally cut my car off and put
Oh,
gas in.
okay. Because some people don't.
Nah, I
That's
do.
scary because they say you're not
No,
supposed to
you could
pump. You're
cause a
not
whole
supposed.
fire.
Yeah, you're not supposed to pump your gas while the car is on, and people
No,
be
you're
doing
supposed
that
to. My gas tank won't even work.
because you
So I
could
do
put the
believe
shit
that.
in there and it could spark while you're putting the thing in there,
And you could
and then
blow
you
up with
know
all
you
that
blow up the
gas.
shit. Yeah, and a lot of I notice a lot of people go to gas stations. They be having me scared for my life. They leave the car on, go put the start pumping the gas in the car. I be wanting to jump out the car and go
I
stand
never
in
seen
that
nobody do
car.
that. I always see everybody
I
cut
be
that
wanting
car
to jump
off.
out the car and
I
go
never
stand
see
somewhere
nobody do
far
that.
until they
I
finish,
never see
yo.
nobody do that. I did not.
Yo,
I always see
I be
people.
wanting to go run far until they finish pumping that gas.
Yo, that's not funny.
I mean, yo, that's
Yo,
serious.
that shit
I be
will
like,
boom
yo,
you
and then
off
when you tell
the
them that,
planet.
and when you tell people that yo, you should cut off the car if you're gonna do, oh, ain't that gonna happen? Yo, when they say
Nuh-uh.
that stuff, I be just wanting to jump out the car
So
and
why
go
they
somewhere.
tell you not to do it if
I
ain't
turn
nothing
that
gonna
shit
happen?
off while they go in there and pay the damn pump. While they go in there to pay the pump, I turn that shit off. Excuse my language. If anybody have a problem with cursing. So all I'm saying is no, I'm not with that. Not with that. People don't follow rules, and then when shit happen, you're gone.
Listen, speaking of following, and I don't want to change the subject, but I do want to get on to the other subject because, like a part of what we are seeing a lot going on got to do with the gun violence thing. And when I was telling my story about road rage earlier, I was mentioning about the fact that I knew those was, at least I really thought those was firecrackers. But I grew up in the city. So I got a bit more of a trained ear than like people with Jersey plates. Yo, you should have seen the people trying to get through me to get where in front of me is nowhere to go. And then you see all of these gun violence incidents happening nationwide. Do you know we're the only country experiencing this kind of gun violence from youth or on youth? Most of the people that go shoot up the schools are not 50-year-olds. Right or wrong, sister?
It's like somebody's recruiting them. You don't think so?
Well, it's not that they're just being recruited. There's dark web, there's social media, there's live streams, there's peers, there's groups. But how are they getting a hold to everything? How are they getting hold to the gun? How are they getting access to the school? How are they?
First of all, listen. They said a teacher cropped the door open because she forgot her phone in her car and forgot to close the door. What I mean, this is an emergency exit. Why doesn't it have an alarm that it didn't close? You understand? Because the schools out here that we have that.
How did that person know to expect that?
That's what I'm saying. Like it don't
Like, how do
don't
you
seem
know
right.
that at 10 o'clock she goes out and props the door open?
Yeah. It's just everything the way
No,
they
because
explained
like,
it
all
happened
right, I
like a
want to have a
coincidence.
cigarette, right? So I go out. All right, maybe let me see what I could do. But that has to be a routine that somebody don't watch. Wouldn't you think?
I don't know. They said his
No, he knew that
grandmother.
she was gonna
They
do
said
that.
they said his grandmother brought him to go get the guns, and he killed her before he went and killed those kids.
Wow. What?
Yeah, they said his grandmother bought it for him.
And then he killed her with it.
I think part of it is probably like they want to be famous. I think stop putting them on the news. Stop putting their faces on the news. Stop showing them like they want to make the news or something. They following other people. You understand? They following that. Yes, there's the dark web and there's all of this, and then yes, they're going in these places and they're finding out stuff. They're getting new ideas. They're angry about life, so they feel like they want to take a couple people with them when they go, and that's selfish.
Listen,
That's
it is
selfish.
selfish. It is absolutely selfish and it's an utter disregard for life. I saw some of the hearings and there was a few people and they were saying how, if the age was raised,
Okay,
maybe that might.
no, not to cut you off. The age would raise. It doesn't matter if the age is. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
What I mean to say is they were saying that if the age was raised, it might make a difference. But then there was this one African American woman, and she said she wanted her gun. Her son been shot, and if she would have had a gun, she'd have shot them back. And 18-year-old don't make a difference. I don't know what to think about the thing. I just know that responsible people should be able to own a gun if they want to. But irresponsible people, there should be a fence, or it should be a privilege to be able to own a gun. Just like it's a privilege to drive, just like it's a privilege. I went to get my driver's license and I couldn't see. I wasn't able to get the license until I got glasses. So if somebody is not capable of responsibly handling a firearm, shouldn't be about the sale. It should be about the durability and the responsibility of life. You know, God made us in his image. When we take on a firearm, we take on the livelihood of being God. We have the capability that only God and disease have, which is the ability to end life. What takes someone's who didn't even ask to be here in your way, like you, a random choice, but you're here, and what you choose to do with your random choices, not just make it hard for you, because a lot of them don't even kill themselves, right? They ready for jail, the death chair, the this and that. They still enjoying life. But for those innocent bystanders who is just trying to get along with life, I don't know. Is that somebody's right? I can't say. I'm not the judge. I'm not the judge. What I can say is When you give people power and responsibility, they should at least do what's right. What's wrong with that? My co host went away for just a second. And unfortunately, for just a moment, I need to step away and get some water. And I think I got some. Just take a moment. Give me about 30 seconds, you guys. 60 at the most. I'll be right back. Watch this. Alexa, set an alarm for 60 seconds.
1 minute, starting now.
I'll be right back. Oh, great. Right in time. Suki, you can take over for me. I need to take a 1 minute break.
Okay.
Good.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with.
Okay.
Nobody talking to you, Alexa.
You were just talking to her. Hey everybody. So yeah, speaking of all these topics, and I find it very disturbing how these schools out of town in these different countries don't have alarms. They don't have alarms in the security section. That is very strange to me because ever since my children was young, it's like we're going to the prison to visit a prisoner to get into our schools to see our children. So over here, they're overly well protected, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with going through the metal detector as a parent, so because I know they're keeping the school safe. You understand? No security needed weapons or anything. People that come in, they got to go through that security check before they even go pick up their kid. It doesn't matter. If you're not picking up your kid in the yard and you coming through that school, you have to go through deep security check, and every door, every exit has an alarm. Okay? You cannot just go outside and get your phone through the emergency exit door.
Yeah, but that's not what happened here. A teacher left that door open, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, Unique. They're supposed to have an alarm. Once that door is open, it triggers something in their computer or in the school stating
I
that
get what
that
you're
door is
saying.
open.
You saying when that door opened, no matter if it was a teacher or anybody, an
Yes,
alarm should have went
should have went
off.
off.
That should
But
not have been an option for a teacher to be able to do. I get
yeah,
it.
because in our public schools, you're not allowed to do that. You have to walk out that front door. There is no side door. If you want to go smoke your cigarette, you go through the front. You want to go get your phone, you go through the front. That you can't go through the secret doors out here because those doors are only for fire drills and emergency. That's it.
Yeah, but them doors are only in, one out is a fire hazard. They have to leave doors where you could go out. But I do
That
agree
back door
that
should
it should
not
have
have
had
been
an
open.
alarm on
That
it
is
so
an
it didn't get
emergency exit.
open.
That is an emergency exit. There's supposed to be an alarm there in every school. Every school, every state. Why is it only in New York? That's what I want to know. Why is it only in New York? Like, can anybody tell me who lives out of town that could tell me this? It doesn't make sense to me. You understand? No, I'm not blaming the school, but I'm blaming the school. I'm blaming all these schools. After that, what's
Well,
that?
we
What's
know
that?
that New
Sandy Hook?
York. Hold up,
Sandy Hook?
hold
Sandy
up.
Hook. That was another thing with kids
Let
that
me
was
just say
killed.
this: New York public schools are filled with black and brown students.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
it's filled with minorities. The people with the money, even if they live right next door in the next structure, not building, structure from us, send their kids to private schools. So because of the statistics, nope, we got metal detectors. Even the moms got to get strip searched. It's no go because we don't fit the criteria. When you attend even events in the city that are uh, governed by different ethnicities, it's that thing. You know what I'm trying to say, y'all. White people, please, Please, it's a whole nother ball game. But not for nothing. White people's the ones shooting up the schools. That's all I gotta say.
It's just been a chain reaction ever since we had a situation in this train station over
No,
here.
ever since COVID.
No, we had a shooting since during COVID.
I bought me a motherfucking car
Yo,
during
after
COVID.
the dude shot up the 6 train, right in New York.
Nah, this ain't even that. Yo, so much
No,
stuff
it's
been
not.
going on the
No,
train.
no, you need to
Yo,
listen.
people hate the train.
I don't even take that train no more. I
Yo,
feel
people
like
hate the
it's a.
train. Yo, that man was
You ever
walking
seen a
around
movie?
smashing people's face with
You
poop.
ever seen the movie Cyborg?
Who?
Cyborg.
No. Tell me
You have
about
to
it.
check out that movie, Cyborg. That's what the train station has turned into. I'm sorry.
Yo,
It's
the
not
train
funny.
station.
The train station and Cyborg, there's a bunch of people that look like they're mentally like messed up in the
Yo, you
mental.
know
And
what? We're not gonna talk about this. We're gonna save this for
there's
next week. Next week, we're gonna definitely talk about how we hate the train or we love the train. We're gonna give everybody their fair square. Let's put this on the agenda for next week because I don't want to go there. Cause oh my god, we can't talk about the train right now. The train is a whole subject to itself.
the
We talk about
train.
road
The
rage,
train
and
been
that's why
going
people
crazy.
don't take the
The
train.
train station been crazy since the pandemic, honey. And I
For
don't want nobody
sure.
smashing no poop in my damn face. I'm sorry.
Yo, the whole train looked like a hotel. You get on there, it stink. Everybody stretched out.
Yeah, they living and sleeping on the chairs.
All right, listen, I ain't gonna tell you about how I almost got slapped. I'm gonna save that for next
Oh
week.
no, that is disgusting.
All right, let's go.
My
Let's go. We
homegirl's
going
window to her car is broken because a homeless guy, she didn't give him money and he punched her mirror.
wow. And I got that convertible.
Huh.
I'm keeping the maze handy. I don't give you change. You punch my mirror, I'm gonna pull the fuck over, get out, mace you. Before I file a claim on my good old USAA. You know who's they for? Military families. People who serve. People like me. We not doing that. All right, we're gonna bring that back for next week. Anyway, listen, the last thing I wanted to really talk about tonight was marriage or relationships.
Okay, what you want to talk about?
Well, the thing about it is, I bought this ring, right? Like I got it. I
Oh
got the
yeah, I
ring.
want to know about how. Okay, you bought this ring, so you married yourself.
Well, technically, I'm officially still married to my ex-husband.
Is that right?
I
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I've been legally separated now for about 12 years. And I live on this side of the country and he lives on that side of the country. Both go to beaches in different oceans.
Okay.
So I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and she told me how she wore a real wedding set for about a year. And this is new for me, this part. So there's people who maybe saw me like a month ago and I didn't have this thing, right? Now, a month
Mhm.
later, I'm still me, but I'm just wearing this ring. I want to say it does act as a protection for the most part. It scares a lot of people away. But then you still got those ones, the ones that'll try you. Um, or the ones that I don't know what to say.
So you
The
said
free
what?
balls.
That what? Who would try you? Like what?
You know how some people they see your ring or they see you. You don't have to have a ring. You could just be in a relationship with someone, and they'll disrespect the dude, and be like, "Oh, hey, like that's a disrespect to you. It's a
Yeah.
disrespect to me if
I,
you trying to fuck me or yo, y'all gotta excuse my language. We like on YouTube. Can we curse?
and we're after hours. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Cause I like candidacy, but I could speak uh, that thing. What I'm trying to say is now they want to get in your panties, right?
Yeah.
Nope, they want to burn a hole through you.
What you mean, burn a hole?
Since we can't be talking.
Oh, okay. So jamming it and trying to tear it up
No, they want to do whatever they want to do to
to it.
you
Uh-huh.
to pleasure themselves.
Yes. Like smack the shit out of you.
Listen, leave your fucking house a mess. Like, you're the worst. No, I tell you what.
No, no, you know what? It is like I
No,
told
but
you.
then you got those ones, they see you with a dude and they want to just try you anyway.
Listen, there is
Act like your
listen,
dude ain't shit, which is a smack in my face because
some
this is the guy
dudes,
I'm with.
some dudes, you have to know whether they with you because they in love with you or they with you just cause for your booty. Because the people that want to treat it any kind of way is somebody that don't want it to keep it. You understand? You just think I'm gonna allow you
Listen, what is treat it? Like it belongs to
to
me. It
me.
is
Yes,
inside
yes,
of me.
yes,
It
yes,
is a part of me.
yes.
It is
And
not what I'm giving up for free.
yeah, and you see, some people don't know how to make love or
Listen,
be
it's not
gentle.
about make love because guess
What is
what?
it?
Some
Because it's a,
people ain't even worth the penis that it's attached. It comes with. Some people not worth their dick. Some
yes.
people,
Can I tell
some
you
people,
something?
they think it's 24 hours.
Can I tell
20.
you something?
Look it.
Listen.
They got 24 karat gold penis,
Mm.
and then they the
Can I?
person they
Can I?
are make it gold plated. So they got 24 karat gold plated
I
person.
don't know. I don't know nobody with 24 karat gold plated. Because to me, if you saying 24 karat gold
I'm
plated,
saying 24 karat gold the penis, and the rest of that shit is bronze metal underneath.
I don't know what that
I
is.
okay, here's what I mean. What I mean to say is some people they just not worth it. They can have the
Um,
best penis in the world, but the person that they are ain't worth the fuck.
no, it's not. And
That's what I
I'm
mean to
glad
say.
I'm glad you said that because some people think because they're walking around with a golden
Right.
nugget that
Or they could
that
do this
every no and
right.
that every female's supposed to want them. You see, I've been in this world a long time, I could say. Okay. I've been through different experiences. I've been through some experiences where I find that I had to really make somebody's ego feel worse than they thought it was when they approached me. You see, some people, other women, some men, other women boost their ego so much that they think they can just come at every other woman the same way they come at that person. Okay. I'm an artist. I've been to the studio where men have pulled out their penis and asked me to go down on them. Obviously, some other woman has done that in the studio to them for them to feel comfortable to ask me to do that. Okay. You see, there are a lot, like here it goes back to enabling. A lot of women allow men to treat them any kind of way. And then when they meet a real woman, they don't know how to treat her because they so used to meeting so many women that allow them to do whatever to them. And this is where the problem comes in at, you know. And if you don't pay attention to that, you'll be messing with a bunch of men that's not going to be with you.
All right. So
You
then we
understand where I'm coming from?
no, I know exactly where you're coming from, and I know exactly what you're talking about. And you hit on the key word of enabling. But I'm going to tell you something. My mother, God rest her soul, she used to tell me a man will only do to you what
What
you
you allow.
allow
That's
him
right.
to do. No, you know,
Yo, it's crazy because there's relationships where men come into the relationship and try to turn a woman into something that she's not. You
right. That's
know, and
manipulation. He can't just accept her
a
for who
lot
she
of
is.
women, a lot of women will
Try
change
to
themselves
conform.
because this man has a golden, what you said, a golden what?
Yeah, he got a whole
Okay,
24 karat
yeah,
gold penis,
he
but
got
the
a
rest of his
24
ass is
karat
gold
gold.
plated,
Hold on,
bronze,
hold on.
uh, some old shit that'll give your ass a rash. You fuck with it too long. Fuck out of here.
Yo,
Work the
listen,
dick that his body is attached
growing up,
to.
I had homegirls, right? That, when we go hang out and stuff, and they meet men, right? We could go many places that night, right? And you just had that one girlfriend. She's so promiscuous. She wound up doing dirty stuff to each man, but each man she did something differently. Okay? That right there, you see, that's somebody that's not getting pleased by her man at home, right? And she has to go down to Paul's house down the block and see if he gonna please her today because she didn't reach that orgasm with John. Okay.
All
Now
right.
hold on. Now after she done went through Paul, Paul must have was worn out by the last girl he was with.
Now
He couldn't hit
listen.
that point.
Let's
Then you have
okay.
her going down to Mr. Pete's house. So Mr. Pete was probably the only one that could make her hit that orgasm. But she went through 3 guys that night in order to get to Mr.
All
Pete.
right.
Okay.
So
And that's why women need to learn how to please themselves. And a
okay.
man should not get mad when a woman has her toys in her home. Because guess
Uh
what?
God, girl, I got a
Hold
whole
on.
different
No,
perspective.
she's a hoe with her toy and not with Mr. Pete and Paul and John around the corner. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But men be wanting to take the toys and throw them
No.
in the garbage. They jealous. They don't want you to use your toy. It's too much. You need to be happy your girl use a damn toy.
All
And
right,
be happy
let's
she don't
stop,
use no
stop,
dildo.
stop,
Nah,
stop,
seriously,
stop.
since we're talking about
Hold up,
relationships.
hold up, hold up. First off, first off, wait, what she say? Who's that?
I have no idea. They're on Facebook. It says
They
Facebook
said
user.
laugh out loud. Hey, ladies.
Hey, state your name.
All right, here's what I need to say. Okay? All right.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
No, I heard you and I
Do,
get
do,
it.
does it make sense to
But
you?
I believe,
You
here's what I
believe what?
believe. I
Mm-hmm.
believe
Mm-hmm.
that if you have a an able-bodied sex partner, that you should be able to teach that person how to please you. Like everybody is so different. And who really wants to be stabbing in the
And
dark?
some people are lazy, and
No,
some
no, this
people
is not
can't
about
handle
no,
your
no,
chemistry.
no.
Some
Wait,
people
hold
your
up,
chemistry is too strong
hold up,
for.
hold up. You asked me. I really want to get this out because you ain't hear me just now. And so what I'm trying to say is,
Hey, Deborah Coco.
what I said, yo, what I'm trying to say is, if I'm in a relationship with a dude that get along with. Personality is great. I enjoy his company. And let's just say he, for the sake of using better words, gives great, well, no, is willing to give fellatio. Maybe did a few times, maybe I don't know, but it ain't working for you. That's when you take the time to be like, nah, babe, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta like show him how to please you. Now, if you want to be lazy, like you said, he don't want to, give no effort in the bed. Yo, there's no way I'm fucking all your friends. How about I'm putting you out, okay? And then guess what you don't got? Access to my toys, though. Nope, fuck off. Really, because what are you good for? No, maybe you bring so much to the table but cheating, first off, that's just kind of nasty, right? Like you got a whole
There are
vaginal hole.
men, there are men that can't please you at home and go and cheat and
I
can't
get
please
it.
that
So
female
then why
neither.
cheat? Listen, let's come
Because
to
they
some
don't know
kind of
what the hell they're
understanding.
doing. They don't know what the hell they're
Girl,
doing. There
I'm
is no
going to take me a
chemistry.
motherfucking shower.
Let me
You'll
tell you
never
something.
find a toy in this
Yeah,
whole
it
house.
takes real chemistry for somebody to please you, okay? If y'all don't have real chemistry, I think some people just be doing it just to be doing it, okay? They have no
Nah.
chemistry. Yes, some people do, because the people I've hung out with from the times of growing up and the things that I've seen and experienced, like I said, a lot of men are corrupt, and then these women have corrupt them because they allow them to treat them any damn way, and they come to us thinking they could do that to us. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'm not settling
I'm
for
not
no
sorry.
BS. I ain't settling for nobody's BS.
All right. And so then we go again.
And this is how you tell a woman she has to be strong-minded when she meet a man, because that you don't know how long that man is going to be with you. You don't even know. Come on, he's coming and taking all your goods, your booty hole, your mouth,
Oh my
everything.
God.
Not dead up,
Lord,
really serious.
Lord,
We talking about
Lord.
relationships. Like, come on, they want to come stick everything and then tell you, oh, you ain't their girl. Nah, nah. I watched that happen to mad females, and some females just do dumb things just to keep the man because he got a big Johnson. Forget your Johnson. It's not the size, it's how you use it. And I'd rather be with a small Johnson. His mind is straight. They ain't got no brain. They Johnson so damn big. Please, they want to put it everywhere.
I think a nice size Johnson is
No, that's no, no. I don't care. Nice size is not the size. It's how you use it, honey. I'm dead up serious.
listen,
Somebody can be like this
listen, don't worry
and
about it.
still know they
Me,
could be like this and still hit the spot. It depends on how they do their thing. Okay? Think about it. It's not about how big the person is. Stop. Get out of here. It's your
I didn't say how
chemistry.
big the
It's your
person is.
chemistry and how you feel about that person.
Hold up,
Please.
hold up,
Women
hold up.
could be
How
a
you
woman
feel
could be
about
with
the person? Definitely.
okay, and
Definitely.
how he
For
treats
all
you.
that, it
And if
could
you
be
don't,
like
if he's
this.
passionate enough,
No, I'm not doing
no,
those.
no, no,
No.
no.
Those people be
Sorry,
having low
sorry.
self-esteem
No,
already.
not all of
I'm
them.
good.
Not all of them.
No, what you supposed to do? Moan? Oh,
Not all of them.
oh.
Oh
You know
no,
you
because
lying.
you don't feel something. That's because you didn't feel nothing. I can't. You can't say I didn't feel
Oh,
anything.
oh.
Maybe your shit is different than mine. Okay,
Shit
but
is dummy tight.
mine was
If
good
your
enough.
shit is the
Huh.
size of this pinky right
Hey,
here.
I felt it. It was fine for me. And I bet you, guess
You
what? It made me
remember that commercial?
orgasm
Yo,
before
Sister
Mr.
Coco,
Big
is you
King.
watching? Remember
Big
that
King,
commercial?
Big
Where
King couldn't make me orgasm. All he could do is push in and out. He didn't
lies,
know how to use it. Y'all guys
lies,
don't know how to use it. Y'all just be
lies.
feeling that thickness. That's
Remember that
it.
door commercial where
In
they
and,
stick the
in
tongue
and
all the
out,
way out?
and he's done.
Lies.
Big man,
And
in
listen,
and out,
listen,
and
listen,
he's
listen,
done.
listen.
Big
We're
man,
not even
in
gonna
and
have
out,
this
and
size
he's
cut.
done.
Listen,
Come
we're
on.
not gonna have
A
this
little
size
man lasts
conversation.
longer. I don't care. 9 inches last longer than them 10, 12 inches. in fat. Please get out of
9
here.
inches is a good size.
Please.
I said 2.5.
Yeah, some people be wanting them King Kong shit, them
I
horse
said no, I
situations.
don't. I said
Listen,
2.5.
I used to see them shits and
I
run.
said itty
Yeah, I
bitty
used to
bit.
see them shits and run. You got what? That's yours? I gotta go. I
You
gotta
know,
go
you're
on the
not
road.
gonna run a hole through
I
me. We had
no,
that
I ran.
conversation
I ran.
already.
No, nobody ran a hole and nobody touched. I ran because I seen it.
No, this don't have anything to do with all of that. What I
No,
just
it
was
has to
saying
do
is,
with that.
I would like
Look
a
at
guy
it
with a nice
before
size
you make
penis.
sure the lights is on
Yo,
the first
do
time
guys
you're gonna.
like
A matter of
girls
fact,
with
go to
nice
the
size
pool.
coochies?
Go to the pool. If it's too big, you can make up your mind right then and there. Do not take nothing in the dark. Please, them things want to come and tear up your walls and then leave. Get out of here. And then
Yeah, nah, them niggas is
and
no
when you
good.
meet when you meet your potential husband,
You
now
don't have
he gonna
no
have a
pussy
no,
walls for
no,
him.
he ain't got nothing to feel. You better preserve your shit. You ain't got no husband. You ain't
Just
married yet.
say
Preserve your
no
shit.
to
Do not
penis.
give it to
Just say
everybody.
no to this.
Okay?
I
And
just
don't
say no
overdo
to
it
this,
with the
Mr.
toys.
Officer.
Like this celibacy. Don't overdo it with the toys. Okay? Because the toys can mess you up too where he
Yeah,
can't
they can
please
make
you
you.
no
They
more.
can make you numb. They can make you
Then he can't
numb.
please you. Then you ain't gonna feel nothing.
It'll take a
So
long time. Then your husband come along and be like, God damn.
You're gonna be tired. That nigga gonna be worn the fuck out.
How long we gotta do this for?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long we gonna
but
keep this?
seriously,
That
best
nigga hands start hurting.
no, there are married couples out there, and women are not reaching their orgasm, and they never tell their husband that, okay, because they don't want to hurt his feelings. If your husband is not reaching that point, you have to let him know. I used to tell my husband,
You have
yeah,
to talk about it.
yeah, you have
And
to
you
let your
guys can
husband know,
really
honey,
have some
honey,
fun.
you came too fast the other night. You did
Not
not wait
even.
for
Can
me
you
to
just
reach
wait a
you.
minute, my
Nah,
love?
and
Right.
you can't go to sleep after you got your
No,
shit.
can we get up?
Can
Okay,
you
even
get
if
up and
you
go
do,
back?
can we
Nah, but
agree
this
that
is what's
the
happening
morning?
in marriages right now. Men swear they putting it down on a woman, but she don't want to hurt his feelings by telling him the truth.
Now we could finish this in the morning when you get some rest.
Yes.
And not only that,
For real, that's true.
nah, in the
And
morning when you
I
get
bet
some
you
rest.
some women in the
And
morning, hold on, in the morning, she probably poke her butt out trying to get it, but he thought she was good the night before. So he
nah,
just get up and go take a shower and get ready for work. And she left
no.
home now. He sees she got a toy
Listen,
throw it away.
ladies,
Honey,
get
the toy
you
is
one
making
of
me
them
catch my
showers.
orgasm from time to time
Go
because you
take
didn't
you a
make it
shower.
happen
My
that
mother used
night.
to say, "Go take you a shower." I got one of them showers. My aunt, like
Uh-uh.
80 years old. She was like, "Oh, you can get all up in your
I knew
coochie
a
with those."
woman, I knew a woman, God bless her. So damn, this woman used to sleep with the mailman, the postman, okay, all right, the super. And
Wow,
her husband used to be at work all day. Yo. She
wow.
used to call, she used to tell me, like, I used to go see her, she'd tell me to come pick up something, and then she kicked me out. Because she like, oh, the super's coming, you gotta go. I was like, okay. Duh. And she would tell me later on what she did with the super. And I'd be like, yo, what the hell is going on? So not everybody is being pleased. Please make sure your wife is being pleased. You gotta have
Yeah,
her,
that's a
baby.
good
But
thing
you
to
have
make sure
enough,
your wife
make sure you put her to sleep. Like she tells you, and she like you can tell when your woman is having a real orgasm.
how
Okay.
that song go, so she don't be cheating in the next room. Making plans to
Nah,
see you
women
soon.
gotta stop letting these dudes intimidate them into doing things that they have never done before. I was in a relationship where the dude was weird to me. You understand? And
What you mean by weird? What
he
you mean
was
by
weird.
weird?
He's just weird. He want to bring everybody to the bedroom. He want to bring everybody to the bedroom.
Like threesomes? Or what
Yeah,
you,
like I wasn't with that though. That's like that. I think that's disgusting. You don't know
yeah,
the
I don't
person.
got time for
I
it.
don't
Please.
like but I just couldn't believe this dude was so freely like The way he was so freely to do it is as if me and him had a conversation about this and decided to do this together. I don't get it. So when the
Yeah.
dude came at me and I'm like, yo, are you serious? Like, who allowed you to do this to them? That you think it's okay
Please,
to just
probably
come?
plenty of people. Probably plenty. Please. I tell people quick, I don't like the smell of coochie. If I start smelling my own Houston, we got a
Okay,
problem.
it's a problem, honey. Like that. Listen, it's too much. And
I
it's like,
don't like the smell. Okay?
no, a real relationship. Listen, if you meet a woman and the first time y'all talk, she mentioned threesomes and she's like, she's down with that. Okay, then you can go with that. But if this woman just continuously telling you she's not for that, she's not down for, why are you just continue taking it upon yourself to try to make, go find another girl. I don't want you. Serious. I'll be like, you gotta go. And that's what I did. You gotta go. Find you another girl that's gonna allow you, or go back to whoever made you this way and said it was okay. Go be with them. Y'all was compatible.
Well, my thing is this. Look at this thing. I told the new guy today his birthday is coming up. I really like the guy. He's kind of corny, but I was making a joke. I was like, if you was my dude, which he's not, I would tell you, lay down, put your feet up, then I lick the bottom of your balls, right?
I can't with you.
He said, but I'm not your girl. You're not my dude. And so
You don't
that
get
will
that
be
privilege.
happening.
You don't get that privilege. It's a privilege.
No, right. And I don't just be licking anybody
That's
balls,
right.
right?
That is disgusting. I am a germophobic. I'm sorry.
Listen, wash it down with some
Your feet stink
iodine
is a
and
problem.
some gauze.
If your breath stink, oh no. I don't care how fine you are, how big your Johnson, whatever you bought me, you gotta go.
uh,
You have to
yeah.
go. No. That's a
Now,
no.
this was a nice guy. He's turning
I
50
don't
on the.
care if he's nice. If his breath stink,
He had
you
good
gotta
breath.
go.
He had
Oh,
good breath. He had good breath.
okay.
He had good breath. He had good
You
breath.
gotta make sure they brush the back of their teeth. Some people don't
But
brush
I was
the back
only
of their teeth.
joking.
A lot of people
Listen.
think you're supposed to brush the front. No,
No,
you
you
have
got to
to
brush all
spend,
of it.
you gotta spend at
Yo,
least
I got the
3 to 4
best
minutes
toothbrush.
on each
Yo,
side,
listen to
honey.
this.
And you gotta
Yo,
make
how
sure you
I
touch
run.
the
I
back.
got the best toothbrush in the
The
whole world.
back. You gotta
You
go
see this
all the way back
toothbrush?
here. Yes. Yes.
This is the toothbrush, the Aquasonic Black Series 8
Yo,
DuPont
man.
blushes. I've been meaning to give this a good review. I got it from
Yeah.
Amazon.
How good is it?
It is very good. Listen, let me tell you something. It got different speeds.
Oh.
Like that, like clean, whiten,
Oh.
massage. But what happened was I bought the toothbrush, and when I was in California, I had took it and then I left the charger. So my one toothbrush been working really good, but I don't have a charger to recharge it. So I bought the toothbrush again because now I got a travel toothbrush and I have
Mhm.
my one and I got the charger. So I love that
So
toothbrush.
yes, Unique brushes her teeth. She keeps up with it.
I got the nighttime toothpaste, daytime toothpaste, but that
And thank you for our sponsors, straight from our sponsors.
all that.
Yeah, you have to brush the back of your teeth, people. If your breath is stinking, that
And
means
all down in between the
you're not
cracks.
getting in between the cracks. You're not brushing
You're
back
not
there
taking
enough,
out
or
that
you
meat. That
maybe
meat
not
is
even
stuck in your
you're
teeth.
not even going back there at all. Maybe you're not even touching the back. You're just touching the front. The chi 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 chi. No, we have to do everything. Like we washing our body. You have to wash it.
Oh my God, did I tell you a joke?
What? I hate
About
stinky
the lady?
and a man for real.
about the lady who wanted
What?
to give her husband a good present for his 50th birthday. So she said she was going to wanted bigger boobs. She wanted them nice, bigger, fat boobs, new boobs. And then she said, "Oh, for real? Yeah, baby, you're gonna get you something. Let me get nice big boobs. How much is that gonna cost me? $20,000. $20,000. I'll tell you what, I got a better idea. What's the idea? Go get toilet tissue and rub it between your chest every day. That'll make your big boobs bigger.
Oh
Baby, think
yeah.
that'll do it? Yeah,
What?
it's working for look what it's doing for your ass. It's working for that, right?
You said rub tissue in between your boobs?
And make it bigger. Because
Yeah.
that's what it's doing for her ass. Like you figure that
Oh.
should work for her
Oh.
breasts.
Oh. Oh. I don't know.
Well, womp womp.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it. The
Hmm.
joke is this. I think that when it comes to relationships and sexual pleasurement,
There's mosquitoes in here. Excuse me.
oh Lord, peppermint oil. Peppermint oil.
Oh, word.
I think that it should start at home. I think that you should be in a relationship that's sexually fulfilling. And I think that women ought to get out of their comfort zones and thinking that because a man comes home, that makes him happy.
What do you
Like,
think?
and the same thing with women and men,
Can I
right?
ask
Because,
this?
hmm,
Can I ask this question?
go ahead.
Since you're talking about that, what do you think about a woman marrying a bisexual man and saying they have an open marriage?
I think, what does that mean to them? Like he's bisexual, they have open marriage, so that might mean to them, as long as you don't sleep with no other women. Like I sleep with men because you can't really give me that. But I would think if the woman married the man, she should be able to strap on a thing and tell that nigga to bend over.
I would figure that too.
Bend your ass
But
over
so
and
what?
come get
What
this.
do you think? You see, I would agree with the
But
with what you
sometimes
said.
men don't want to share that side with women because it makes them vulnerable. You don't think? Like, once I know your secret, you can
So
never talk to me, nigga. I will fuck your
why?
whole asshole
So
out.
you think? Do you think this woman settled?
How bad she wanted to be married? What did that mean to her? And he might be a good lover and a good friend. Maybe it's some other thing behind it. I know somebody that told me the only person they would marry is me. Like as a female. I mean, if it ain't me, then they just continue whatever lifestyle they've been living. Who knows what that is?
Yeah, because what they see in you, they're trying to find in everybody else. Do you know how much people they actually dealing with, trying to find you?
I'm over here.
Don't matter. They can't have you the way they want you. That's at the end of the day. That's what it be, you know. So I just think some women settle for stuff because they think they can't get better, and
Yeah, they sell themselves short.
yeah,
Sometimes you good for yourself. You
and
don't
that's
need
how.
better than nobody else.
And sometimes, that's how a lot of women and sometimes men too get addicted to drugs. They meet people that, they weren't on drugs at the time, but when they met that person put them on, offered them to use something and they said yes because they're so in love with the person and want to fit in with them that they just start doing things. That's not even good for their health. Like, I mean, I just want everybody to wake up. It's
Listen, that would be the ideal thing. And the thing about it is when you get with people, see, for me, I tell you, you know, I believe in mathematics. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in physics. I know that math is accurate because it's all about numbers. And there is this part in math that has to do with the negative and the positive and the negative. Now, in any situation, when you put a positive and a negative together, positive times negative is always negative. Negative times positive, as long as they're different, it's always negative. When you put a negative and a negative together, the answer is positive. When you put a positive and a positive together, the answer is positive. So when you are in, this is life. When you get into situations where negative and you trying to be, unless you become negative too, that's the only way how that relationship is going to work. But now you have changed you. And have you changed you for the better when what you're going to end up with is a negative situation?
The best partners is the partners that go through things together, that work out things together. They're not separated. They know they're going through a hard time and they can sit down and talk to each other. There are partners out there like that. You understand?
You guys.
You need somebody to be your best friend before you even make them your lover.
I know, but I don't know.
Because that may be somebody that you spend the rest of your life with. You understand? But you got the ring. I guess you married yourself. But some men are so disrespectful, they wouldn't give a damn if you got that ring on.
And that tells me a lot about you already.
That's right. And that's up
so
to you if you
you
want to
already
talk to
shot
them.
yourself in the foot.
Yeah, because some men love to be with married women because they don't have to commit to them. They can just get what they want out of them, which is sometimes sexual pleasure.
Because the person ain't getting that at home.
That's right.
Well, I want a husband that's going to give me sexual pleasure.
Well, that's
and lots of money.
Oh.
So you can give me everything else I want too.
I want a couple of things. I want sexual pleasure. I want us to run a business together, and I want us to be best friends. You understand? We can talk to each other about anything, no matter how bad it is, no matter what mistake we made behind each other's back, and we know we were stupid, and we could come to each other and talk about it and settle it. Like there was a question asked, how did women do it back in the days, and how did women how did these marriages stay together?
No, you know why? No, they had a whole different thing. They had the belief in God, right?
Yeah.
Once you married for life, right? It ain't matter who did what. We was in this for the long run, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, until death do us part. They took that shit for real. And they had standards. How they did it living in the same house for 50 years. No, niggas really did work. Really did try to provide for their family. No, mothers and wives, even though they worked, they still did their parts. Please. But you want to know what? They wasn't selfish. I left my marriage. I did though. Because I figured there's no way in the hell I'm going to end up like this guy's mother, wishing she had left his father 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Now the titties is hitting the floor. She don't got nothing no more. And she's stuck in the situation. I wasn't going to do that to myself though. Like, honestly, I'd rather have nothing.
Like that. I just seen something play out with the person's parents because they were still together as well. And once I seen what played out, I said, no, I don't want to be that woman.
No way, Jose.
And I had to remove myself.
Nope, life is too good for that.
Yes.
I'm too good even to myself.
And a lot
to
of
be
women,
bothered with that.
A lot of women.
No, people are not that strong.
No, they're not. And a lot of people commit themselves to situations that hinder them, that just change their life. Even like like the situation that happened with the guy that all these women were so in love with, that had his talk show. I forgot his name, but he had his
Nick
wife.
Cannon?
No, he had his wife that was she's a Christian, and she was like saying different prayers and saying that God,
Hear me something?
I forgot what their
Was
name
they
was.
white or black?
They were black. What was his name? Damn. What
Not
was
that
his name?
dollar guy. He was a church preacher.
No, there was a guy on YouTube that used to, tell
Oh,
women
I don't know about
about
YouTube,
men
girl. We on
cheating.
YouTube.
Yeah,
God.
he was like, he used to say about men cheating and how he could tell you man is cheating, or how to be how, all type of thing. And he was seducing other men's wives as well. You understand?
Right.
But he was married. I think his last name is Jackson, right?
I don't know
So
him, but go ahead.
yeah, so he was married. So his wife, she's a Christian. So I feel like a lot of men take advantage of certain women too. Like he knew she was a
Listen,
Christian.
that thing is written in the Bible to
Like
be
women
be
say,
real.
a lot of women say, go to the church and find a man. No, the church has the most manipulative men in it. I'm sorry, but it's
No,
true.
because it says the Bible says it's men that prey on the fact
Women
that women are
and go to church.
sinful
Yes,
and they trying to be repentant and then they step in and they manipulate
yes,
them and
yes.
they use the Bible
All right,
against
that's
them.
right. And they go into the church and act like they deep into the church, and then
Yeah,
they
but
get
they
them.
really not.
Yep. And that's what he did
Instead,
to her.
they here to kill and destroy.
Yes. So
They not
what
here for
happened?
God.
So while she's praying to God and she's God this, God
That
that,
nigga is
he's
getting in that
out
chick
there, he's
panties
there
and
talking to nurses, doctors,
Lord Jesus,
chicks
Lord
that work at
Jesus,
the
Lord
mall,
Jesus.
and he's giving these podcasts and telling women to watch their men and find out how they cheat and all that stuff. And he's doing that to his wife actually.
Yeah,
And
you
some
gotta
of the
lead by
women, and
example,
some
right?
of the women he was actually taking out on dates. He went out on dates with,
Right, sleeping with them, right?
So
Some people can't handle the power
women
of
need to
responsibility.
women settle for that because they feel like they
They
can't
looking
do
for
better.
something. No, you looking for
Yeah. And
something.
sometimes that dude
And then
just hit that
no, let me
spot.
tell you something.
But y'all gotta remember, yeah, he hit that spot, but he's not gonna keep hitting it on.
Here's
You know
not
how,
the thing. It's not the thing. The thing
yo,
is just what we talked about earlier. If the husbands or the man was given that at home, there would be no need for her to look anyplace else.
now the other thing that I
No,
wanted to,
let's just
it's the same on the
sit
same
there.
topic. It's on the same topic. So
I get it, but can I at least say that part? Because
uh,
I felt like if my husband was taking care of home, but he wasn't, and he left me hungry. And the thing about it is all that food is poison, right? Like it's not good food for you to take in. When your husband should be giving you what you need, it's his job as a provider. Now he need to learn what to do to please you. That's for anybody who love you. Like I can't just put any old kind of oil in my car. I got to put the kind of oil that it requires. Am I saying something wrong? What do you think?
yeah, you're right.
Like, come on already. And minutes we doing this for life. You the last person I'm ever going to sleep with again. Keep it interesting. That's the least you could do for both of us. No, because I am your friend. But geez, I just think making love is loving.
Mm-hmm. And it shouldn't be roughness or nothing going on. I mean, I think your partner should be passionate with you. It's not about just like when you was teenagers, just going all hard and getting a quickie or something. Like there's a lot of relationships that are not getting what they need, and then this is why it's rocky. And then they can't go to each other and speak to each other and tell each other, damn, this is what's going on. You see, my husband, I was very outspoken, You understand? I told him exactly how I felt, what I needed, and what he wasn't doing. You understand? And after a while, he started going through some stuff. You know, he got with the wrong crowd. He started drinking a lot. He started drugging, and you know, he just fell down the wrong road. But I was always there to catch him. But I had to realize that, yo, I can't keep catching him. I got to let him go.
Right. You
You
got other things
understand?
to do too.
Yeah. And if I would have just sat there and kept on catching him, but what I did do, I stood by his side, you know, and made sure that he got his life together, you know, because in this system right now, and many years, if you are, you know, if you go into the system and family's not there to support you, they just throw you in jail for years, for no, you know, for mad years. They just give you OD years. It's no problem. But when your family comes and speak up for you and back you and ask the judge to do something better than throw you in prison, this it could happily, you know, it could actually happen for you. You understand? And when your family don't come to prison, when you don't go to, sometimes your loved ones do. They always need you when they get locked up. If your family don't show up, the system feels like you have nobody out here, and they give you a bigger sentence. And I think that's what that's exactly how it is, you know. And by me speaking up for him, he didn't do that 7 years. You understand? So the reason I spoke up for him because through all of that and after all that he's done, he was a good father. He was a great husband at the beginning before he fell where he fell at. And you can't forget who that person was before they became that person.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. From my circumstance, like that thing was all the way different. Like this guy, like he listened to his parents. He never really took the time to want to take the time to get to know me, to be able to prove them wrong. He always looked for the fault in me, and then he manipulated it. Anything I ever did wrong, right? Like it was never. I never did nothing right, even though I tried hard. Like it was never no validation.
Yeah.
And there was never no intimacy. It was almost like manipulation. Like I had to beg
Hmm.
him to be intimate with me.
Yeah.
Please. Like nobody should be in a marriage like that. Like I want to be in a marriage like, this girl, she entered into a marriage and she married somebody who was bisexual. So I'm sure they had a conversation because she knows that much. So I'm sure she knows when he's out with his dudes, it's because that's something she can't give him. And she should be happy he coming home to her. If that's what she wants to go with. Do she get anything out the deal? What's her
Yeah.
end of the bargain?
Yeah.
Does she get the house, drive the car, he pay everything? No, you over there carrying and footing, and you got to deal with that. If that's what you think you deserve, I say go for it. Fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Can't tell nobody else about their happiness.
Yeah.
I think that marriage has become way differently defined these days
Yeah. With
between
some
marriage
people,
and relationships.
it's, you know what it is. Through the years, it's always been a piece of paper thing. To me, marriage is not a piece of paper thing. You understand? It's not a piece of paper. It's not about the piece of paper. And a lot of people, once they get married, it's just something about the piece of paper. Okay? And to me, the piece of paper ain't nothing. As long as you've been in love with each other before that piece of paper, if you never got married, your relationship would be stronger if that piece of paper wasn't involved. Because a lot of people take that piece of paper and get it in their mental, and then they try to rule their husbands and their wives with it, and the words and the lessons of the vows. Like that's why I like it when people write their own vows and say their own vows at the daggone chapel. You know, you can make your own situation in your relationship. That piece of paper has nothing to do with the bond that you have. That piece of paper is not what's keeping y'all together. So when it gets involved, people start bugging out. Oh, you gotta honor me, or you gotta this, you gotta obey, you
Well,
gotta.
people have expectations of what they feel like marriage is or supposed to be to them. And it's really not just about a piece of paper. That's just the legality of it. But once, like in the Bible days, there wasn't no piece of paper.
No, there
You
wasn't. There was
went,
no
you
marriage.
took the dowry, you took how much you was willing to give to that family to replace that wife,
Yes.
or somebody sent a dowry. Here goes what's coming along with this woman, so that she's no burden to you, and you giving her all of this stuff, and in turn, we have family, and now I can turn to you for beef, for lamb, for wool, for this, for that, because I joined my daughter with you, who's giving you children.
And then once you love each other, the marriage is just for stability. Meaning, like, if something should ever happen to your
No,
partner,
it's the legality.
you
But when
know,
you love somebody, look at common law marriage. 7 years you live with somebody, the state recognizes
yeah,
that as
that's what happened with me. That's how me and my husband, because we was together since 16, and then we were still together like when we turned 30. So yeah, they already had mentioned that's what we are in the state's common law. Every paperwork that comes up, they have him down as my husband.
wow. Listen, I really enjoyed our talk tonight. This was good. Did we get any comments?
No.
It's okay. No, not now. Listen, if you guys tune into this show, if you guys want to be flies on the wall and just listen, yeah, Queenie Meanie commented, and Miss Outstanding commented something. We knew they was here. And shout out to Deborah Coco. She was in the room for a quick second, at least I
Yeah.
think. So listen, and to everybody else, we're gonna share this and repeat this. And please feel free to leave comments, right? Say your piece. We'll bring it up when we revisit, and we could talk about what we said and how we thought and what we think. And we just happy to have you guys on board and have you
Thank you
listening
guys
in
for watching.
that part. And thank you guys for tuning in. And catch it. Please hit like and subscribe. And also, look at our other shows and the future ones. We're on Friday nights at 10 p.m. And this is regular. And we look forward to seeing your comments. So thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you.
So I wanted to shout out that we're gonna be out on the streets tomorrow, rain or shine. We will be out with the jerk alert, jerk stand.
I love jerk.
Okay. So we're gonna be outside. It's gonna be some festivities going on the block, so you guys can come through. We have Make Music New York June 21st. We're looking for artists to sign up. Artists could go to makemusicnewyork.org. That's makemusicnewyork.org to sign up, and you can come join us on our
Amen.
sidewalk event. Yes. And we will be giving out free hot dogs and much more stuff. So come on through, bring a chair. The festivities are going to go on from 12 to 10 p.m. So, hey, it's going to be artists coming throughout the day. Um, and they're going to come out and perform. So if you're not
It's
doing
going to be
nothing,
dope.
yes, if you're not doing nothing Tuesday, right? On June 21st, you guys should come and join us on our sidewalk
Is that the thing
show.
I'm hosting?
No, they have one. They have it all around the five boroughs. Make Music New York is around the
Which
five
one am
boroughs.
I hosting? Tell them about that thing.
The what?
Am I hosting something for you?
Oh yes, you're hosting the Make Music New York on June
That's the thing.
21st.
That's
That's
what
a
I was
Tuesday.
asking. Is this
Yes,
the one I'm
yes, yes.
hosting? I'm
Unique
hosting.
is hosting, and yes, so we're
So
gonna
we
have
gonna have a good
practice our
time.
comedy on stage. You know what I'm
Oh, we
saying?
gonna have a good time.
Yeah. So
Plus, I know how to rhyme. We have a good
yeah.
time, and I know how to rhyme.
So Unique the Boss is going to be our host this year. Last year was Sharon XL. Shout out to Sharon XL. He was our host.
Shout out.
Yeah. So this year is Unique the Boss.
And we
So
just growing. We growing from
yes.
love. We
So
growing from love.
artists
So you guys
sign
come
up.
out.
The deadline is the 15th. You got a couple more days, 5 more days. So it's very important if you want to perform at our sidewalk showcase. Your name wound up in the magazine, Time Out New York, Metro New York. So sign up before the 15th, the deadline. And
It's your time to shine and come
yes,
get a free hot dog and come hang
yes,
out and network and get some
yeah, I
community,
thought,
everything. We're gonna have a good
yes,
time.
yes,
We're gonna have a good time.
yes.
Yes.
So looking forward to seeing a great crowd. And this is our second annual sidewalk event that we did right there in like our residence. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So
dope.
it's gonna be dope. So yeah, that and yeah, tomorrow's jerk chicken stand. We're gonna
I'm
be
coming to get me some
outside.
jerk. Oh, are you
Yes,
gonna have the
we're
spicy
gonna be.
barbecue sauce?
Yes, we're gonna be outside the Boogie Down Grind tomorrow. We've been invited over there to
This is
bring the
gonna be
stand.
delicious.
Yes, so there's gonna be a great event there. So I try to make enough to sell out.
I'm coming to get mine early. How
Okay,
much is it?
yes.
Is this the price thing? I want to
We have
order
we have
just jerk chicken
platters.
spicy.
We have platters. Yeah, we got all of that.
I want a 20. Is how much is it? It's
Let me
$20.
see. Huh?
If I spend $20, what I'm getting?
If you get $20 worth,
If I spend $20,
you
what
get
I'm
it
gonna
two
get?
platters. You'll get two platters for
All
twenty
right, I'm
dollars.
coming to get my 2 platters. I want my jerk
And
chicken, please, and thank you.
yes, and we take we take cash out everything else. Just
Oh,
for
that's even better.
anybody want to know, we take cash app, and
That's what's
yeah,
up. Cash App and you
yeah.
take Zelle.
No, we don't take Zelle.
That's all
Zelle
right. I'm
Cash
coming
app
for
is
my chicken, 2 platters. I got
okay.
$20 to spend. I need 2 platters. That's
All
my
right.
dinner. And my ass thanks you in advance.
Oh, really? You're welcome.
Yeah, because it's pretty protein, right? Chicken.
Uh-huh.
There's high proteins and vegetables. And so that's
Yes,
good for gut and good for home cooked food. All right, I'm
yes.
excited. All right, anyway, we got about 3 minutes before we wrap it up. I think you should put our song back on. And we did last minute. Oh, I love that daggone picture. Girl, girl.
Sukari Raphael on the track. Shout out to El Black O Black.
All
I got a
right.
question to ask.
Good night, you
Come on,
guys.
tell me that you love me.
Tell
Come
me.
on, tell me I'm your everything.
Tell me.
Come on, say
Hey.
it, you can't live without me.
Tell me.
Come on, tell me what you really mean.
Let me know.
Late night when
Later,
you lying in
y'all.
your bed.
What you doing?
Is it me that's in your head?
Think about
Come
me.
on, tell me, I'm just asking.
I'm just
My clothes
asking.
now don't get fed. It only take a call.
Waiting for it.
And I'ma be right there.
Tell me.
All I gotta do is say yes.
Tell me.
Then yeah, I'm saying yeah.
Everything about the little things you do. Call me baby, kiss on the forehead here and there. It's only you breaking down these walls, breaking down these brick walls. I don't wanna stop, baby. Your love is driving me crazy. There are no ifs or no buts about it, baby. There are no maybes. Don't you know it makes me feel so safe to love again? We gotta slow it down. Can't move too fast. We gotta make it last. I don't wanna move too fast. No, I don't wanna move too slow. I wanna move just right, yeah, yeah. When you come around, there is no place that I would rather be now. This This is a treasure that I can't measure. Let's just lay here while I listen to your heart. Can you hear mine? I can't, it's being so fast. It feel like I just ran a marathon. There's no ifs or buts about it, baby. Your love is so strong, but I think we're moving too fast, and I think we wanna slow it down. I don't wanna move too fast, no. I don't wanna move too slow. I wanna move just right, yeah. I don't wanna move too fast, no. I don't wanna move too slow. I wanna move just right, yeah. You make me feel so. I wanna make it just right, make it just right. You make me feel. I wanna make it just right, make it just right. There is no place that I would rather be now. This is a pleasure that I can't measure. I don't wanna move too fast, no. I don't wanna move too slow. I wanna move just right, yeah.